Hi there. So I'm back again with another question about bounds and suitable degrees of accuracy. So the question now is that a high-speed train travels a distance of 487 kilometres in 3 hours. The distance is measured to the nearest kilometre and the time is measured to the nearest minute. So by considering bounds, we need to work out the average speed to a suitable degree of accuracy. So first I'm going to change 3 hours into minutes. So since there are 60 minutes in every hour, I can multiply that by 3 to get 180 minutes in 3 hours. But for this we need to work out our upper and lower bounds. So I'm going to draw a little table here. So I'll write upper bound, lower bound, and then kilometres, and then time there. So since the distance is being measured to the nearest kilometre, we can have half a kilometre either side. So we can either have 487.5 or 0.5 below that. So our upper bound will be 487.5, and then our lower bound will be 486.5. And then similarly with the time, if it's to the nearest minute, we can either have 180.5 or 179.5. So I'll have both of those written in here. Now for this we need to know the general equation for speed, which is distance over time. So for this we're going to be working out what it would be for the upper bound, the lower bound, and then comparing them to truncate them both, and then see which would be the highest number of similar decimal places. So we'll start with the upper bound. If I do 487.5 over 180.5, I would get 2.7008310, and then there's a few more decimal places after that. But in a question you're only likely to have 1 or 2, perhaps 3, but unlikely. So we're at upper bound here. Now for the lower bound, I will do this section. So 486.5 over 179.5, which equals 2.710306.4. And then we can go along all the decimal places and line them up like that to work out which is the highest degree of accuracy that is similar. So we can work out that 0 and 4 aren't, 1 and 6 aren't, 3 and 0 aren't, 8 and 3 aren't, 0 and 0 are, so we can have a look at the next one, but 0 and 1 aren't. So the first ones that are similar are 7 and 7. So our answer will just have to be one decimal place at 2.7 kilometres per minute. So I think that question's a rather easy 5 marks. Thanks for listening.